Welcome to Code Concepts. Today let's talk about communication. What I've observed over the years is that the biggest single problem other than money that almost every organization and usually most couples have is ineffective communication. So it's a very, very important area. As Peter Drucker would say, it is critical to making the machine run, the machine being business or an organization. Without effective communication, the machine will not run effectively. So let's talk communication. First of all, it's a two-way street. Communication is not just broadcasting. I'm doing that right now. I'm broadcasting just like many politicians of old and of new have done. Ronald Reagan was the great communicator, primarily a broadcaster. Barack Obama, reading his teleprompter, is primarily broadcasting. So politicians primarily broadcast. That's only half of the equation, or maybe the lesser half of what communication is all about. Communication requires a two-way exchange of ideas, of feelings, of beliefs, and of understanding. Effective communication requires more than talent. It involves trust, respect, understanding, empathy, and resolution. It is an art. And before any of that can be done, you have to learn how to listen. Listen with your eyes, listen with your ears, listen with your entire body. What do we mean by talent? Well, some people have the gift of gab. Some people think that they're great communicators because they talk a lot. But if listening is critical, that means that the talkers are not necessarily very good communicators. Like the politicians, they can broadcast. People sense whether or not they can trust you, and they sense whether or not you respect them. People can see it, they can smell it, and they can identify it. Trust, respect, next is understanding. Understanding we're going to do an entire vignette about, because understanding is so critical to really knowing how to understand what people are saying, what they're not saying, and how to relate to people. And next comes empathy. And empathy is quite different than sympathy. Empathy means you understand where the other person is coming from. You can feel for them. You don't buy into their problem, but you definitely are feeling their pain. And then last comes resolution, because without resolution, without coming to conclusion, effective communication doesn't even start to happen. So effective communication requires more than talent. It involves trust, respect, understanding, empathy, and resolution. It is an art. Looking forward to talking to you soon. This is David Rolander. I look forward to helping you build a masterpiece out of your life.